So this morning I did the usual, I logged onto Hypixel and I started my quests and I was like, today's like a day off, so I can start grinding my weekly quests. So I log into Bedwars, and I begin the weekly quest, which happened to be armed. Fast forward like 10 minutes later, I found this dude, he's like 200 something stars. I partied him, we joined an armed game, and we're like demolishing everyone, and then this random guy in chat goes, "Hey, you guys are like really sweaty." So obviously I got really, really pissed, and I invited him to the party. After I killed him, though, he kind of had to die in order for us to win that game. Anyway, we got a forest party. The last person to join left. The person I originally partied for doubles left because he wasn't quite happy with the results, losing. And so it was just me and this new guy who was like, "Haha, sweaty boys." Um, yeah, that actually went really well. So, yeah, I mean, if I look at my quest, my dream mode is 8 out of 10. And if I go to replay mode, I can see that, anyways, I can see that I played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 games of Armed Bed Wars, which means I had a 66% win rate. But if you disclude the first two, which I did not do with him, that means that there's 10 more games remaining. And since only one of my first two was a win, that means I won 7 of the next 10 games with my teammate. That's a pretty goddamn good win rate. I forgot to turn this off. Why are all these people here? I don't want to see these people. I mean, really? Why is that horse so small? I hate this place. I'll probably upload like a montage of us, like kind of owning everyone. But if you want the generic strat, here we go. In Armed Bed Wars, you have Defender's Advantage, meaning it's very hard to bridge to people, and also really hard to break the bed while you're getting kind of shot in the face. And so the plan was just to have my teammate defend and maybe get diamonds, if he could, while I basically got M's and got really stacked, pots, all that stuff. Yeah, it was pretty goddamn successful. Anyway, this is what Villager Man had for me before I started my armed quest. This is what he has for me now. Why? They just added these missions. Bruh, I've already grinded some pumpkins. Essentially, the way that pumpkins work is that every time you get a kill, you get a pumpkin. Every time you break someone's bed, you get 2 pumpkins. Every time you get a final kill, you also get 2 pumpkins. Now, that sounds easy, right? I mean, that's a lot of pumpkins that you can acquire in a very short amount of time. Wrong. In order to actually claim the pumpkin, you need to bring it to the shopkeeper. Why? That's so much work. It's like you could get like a bed and then you'll just get killed and then all your pumpkins, they're gone. They're no longer yours. You don't get to have them. It's you shut up. What the fuck? Underworld? What? No, they got rid of armed. What is this? What is this? What the f- What? I've never played this. What the? What? Bruh. What? I. Okay, so I was going to make a video on the new mode, but guess what? It sucks. I literally hate this mode. There's like this, so the premise is that when you get kills or beds or stuff, then you get souls, and you can buy stuff with souls. Now, I tried buying some great items with the souls. One being a sword that, can give you lucky effects or unlucky effects. It's called the trick or treat sword. Literally the first time I used it, it gave my sword to them. I cannot make this stuff up. who designed this? Like 2 days forward because like I'm so bad at getting the video out. But bro, there's so much new stuff. There's so many updates. I mean, okay, let's go through it really quickly. So number one, they changed the shop. The Diamond Villager has a new shop. It is interesting to say the least. I personally don't hate it, but it's just gonna get some getting used to, honestly. But it's not the worst, okay? I mean, I don't really care about what this person says in chat. Just get with the program and get used to it. It's not that hard. The second major update is that when you get disconnected from a lobby, or if a party member gets disconnected from the lobby, the whole party just gets teleported out of the game. And I mean, this is a good thing. Like, one of the huge problems is that someone left the party and you still got put in the game, and that was bad because then you were on like different teams, or that other person is just not even in the game. So I mean, this was a good fix. It's not so good is, you see, I can do the Bedwars command and it puts me in it perfectly fine. Now, if I do that with an actual party, it doesn't work. And my theory for this is when you first leave to join the new game, then it takes you to the lobby. Because it's already switching your partner from one lobby to another, it can't put them in the other lobby that we are now joining. So it's trying to send two different lobbies, which is bad. I don't know. I think this is a really nice idea, but they just need to do a slight bug, honestly. But yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, the third feature is that now they have Bedwars challenges. It's, I don't know how I feel about this, but I guess it's interesting. I mean, there's quite a few. Diamond's not really a problem for like, it's kind of a problem for solos, but if you're playing fours, I think it's pretty easy. Now, I don't know if these are for each mode individually. I think it might I think it might be for all of them. So you could choose a mode carefully. I mean, I would say that for this one, probably fours is good. You don't really need diamonds. This one you can't put abilities. Probably fours too, because you can just brute force through them, and maybe your teammates will carry you through. I guess that's possible. Selfish. I don't know. Probably just fours too. You just buy stuff and you go in. You don't really need the chest for anything. Yes. Um, Now, the most important update of them all is this. This is literally the best update ever. You know what they did? Not only did they change like the not only did they change the shopkeeper, the most important update that happened here was that they made the cost of bridge eggs 1. Let's go. Oh my god, I'm actually so happy. I was like spam clicking to buy bridge eggs because I had 5 M's and I was gonna buy 2. But I clicked 3 times and I heard 3 dings and I was like, wait a second. Wait a second, that's 3 egg bridges. They made the cost 1. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm actually so happy. It's actually insane. Oh my god. Oh, maybe I needed a second egg bridge actually. Maybe I underestimated how far my egg bridge would go. I mean, it took me pretty damn far. Die. Good game, nerd. Oh my god, I can't believe I actually won that fight. I did not deserve to win. I literally don't even care about the first 3 parts of the update. This is the best part. This is literally the best update ever.